What is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another video. Been getting a lot of comments like this one on my Total Archery Challenge pack setup. So we're going to talk about that and kind of go over how I like to set my stuff up for that, just for a day pack or a competition setup. It's pretty simple. Everything I've got is KUIU, but it could be interchanged with your Sitka harnesses or your Badlands harnesses. It doesn't really matter. I just prefer KUIU. So let's hop right into it and check it out. We got the KUIU bino harness. Rangefinder holder and the phone holder don't come with it. They pop off, but you just get the harness. This little pack down here also doesn't come with it. You buy that extra. So you just get the harness and the shoulder straps. So I bought the pouch extra, just Velcros on the bottom. You can keep some extra stuff. Rangefinder on whichever side you like. And then I use the phone holder, holds my cards, my keys, any extra releases. It's nice. Sometimes I take this off, but for TAC, I leave it on because we're carrying a little bit extra stuff. Now the bread and butter of what's going on here is on the back. This is the hydration bladder pack. On the top of the bino harness straps, you've got these little hook-in points where the hydration bladder hooks into, so you can actually carry it on your back. And then you've got the pouch that the hydration bladder goes into, and the hose can swing around the front. It also comes with some pockets on the back side. You can throw some things, so I keep Allen wrenches and screwdrivers and whatnot in the back of there. But really, it's just the hydration bladder. Carry up to 3 liters, fits comfortably on your back, and then works in. The harness slips into the back side here, so it stays real nice and stable. The other nice thing about this is it comes with these little straps on the back side. And what I did here to carry my arrows, this was an old tube that I had off of a hip holster you throw arrows into. I just took the longest one. There's a few pieces of cardboard in the bottom that I taped on because it was hollow at the bottom to keep the arrows from flowing through. So a few pieces of cardboard on the bottom was all I did, and then I threw some black athletic tape all the way around it just to give it some texture. Personal preference, honestly, is probably a wasted step, but I did it anyway. And then the big thing here is paracord that I use, so that way this can strap in and I can actually, secure it to the pack, and it's not going to go anywhere, and it's not just pressure held. So what I did is I took 2 constrictor knots, just some simple paracord, a constrictor knot on one side, and then took the tag in, folded it back up over, and then a constrictor knot again on the top side to hold it in. So it gives me these nice little loops here that I can then strap the straps that come on the back of the KUIU pack through. Once you clip it in, it's not going anywhere. This whole thing can be held up by it. It's nice and tight, throws all your arrows in, you don't have to worry about it. And then that gives you the ability to open this up. If you had a long sleeve that you needed to take off like this one, you can fold it right in there and then just snap this together and you're good to go there. This seems like it would be in the way, but after wearing it at 2 different Total Archery Challenges, the arrows stay out of the way. You can still reach them back with your right hand or your left, depending on which way you're shooting. As well, when you're ready to, lock it in, arrows stay out of your way, and you don't have to worry about jacking with that. So it's a pretty simple setup. It all comes from KUIU, except for the arrow tube, which I made myself. The last thing that I will talk about is I've gotten a couple questions, as well as the strap that I use to hold my release in. It's nothing fancy. I actually got the idea off of using like a flotation strap on boat keys that you hook in. It's just a clip on one side, and then it's got the loop on the other end. So I got my release, whatever you're using, it usually has a lanyard plug in it, and then you can just hook it in, and there you go. And then with this clip up here, you just find a clip or an area on your bino harness that's going to stay out of the way. Usually it's going to be on your shooting shoulder, and now this can stretch wherever you want to go, right? So when you're wearing this, let me throw it on real quick. When you're wearing this, however it feels comfortable, this strapped up here next to my shoulder, like I said, I can lock in, pull all the way back, follow all the way through my shot, and this stretches and gives me the ability. But the greatest part is is if I forget to tuck it back in, I can just let it hang and it's not going anywhere. I'm not gonna lose it. It's on there good. So you can use it while you're hunting. It's a nice little attachment and they're super cheap. I found it on Amazon for like $2.50. The link is below if you want to grab one for yourself. I'm sure there's a million different types. You don't have to get that specific one. Hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Again, you can use this with Sitka packs, Badland packs, your Walmart packs. It doesn't really matter as long as you have a hydration bladder that you can tuck in and then some way to use that tube, and then make sure you get those paracord knots. Make sure you stop on the website and grab your Be Still Don't Suck shirts and your new leather patch hats. Thank you guys for all the support, and y'all stay knocked up.